Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes versus the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I just think both are interesting showcases of a Marvel universe, specifically the Avengers. And I figure I just do a little comparison. I might have my preferences, but I figure it would be fun to look at nonetheless. Which ones I prefer, or which ones are basically tie. For a start, Iron Man. This one I might basically call tie. The MCU is certainly a lot more Iron Man centered, and one of the few cases where it might be more fleshed out in the MCU than in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, especially with how Tony's suits evolve. Then again, Earth's Mightiest Heroes might have a leg up for portraying more of an actual character rather than a vehicle for an actor. I just call a draw here. Next up, Captain America. This one might also be a draw. The show might have a leg up for more of a physical presence and his displays of conviction. MCU I might have at least connected with more. Both have a great commanding presence. Honestly, they're both good caps, so no real complaints. Next up, Thor. This one I might more clearly give to Earth's Mightiest Heroes, partly because of the lows movie Thor has gone to, and show version just feels more like an Asgardian dude. Next up, Hulk. Well, this is really easily Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Like, this might be one of the most complex and level-headed Hulks out there. This Hulk even retains some of Dr. Banner's knowledge, and not a Professor Hulk kind of way where the Hulk personality is basically destroyed. More in a way where he has the mental book and could at the very least read from it. Also dig his voice too. Next up, Hawkeye. This is honestly easier than the Hulk. Like, enough of this tired old man, I want to be with my family energy. Nah, this dude has bite. He has conviction. He stands for something while being the bow and arrow guy. And I love his silly pink costume with his pink mask. Great stuff. Black Widow. This time, I guess I'll give it to MCU. Black Widow isn't really a big part in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and I kind of like it that way. You know, just an elusive secret agent. Movie Natasha Black Widow could use a Russian accent, at least for a more casual talk. I get her not using her accent when it's part of her main job, but yeah, she's overall more developed. Next up, Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's a little complicated. Accounting Earth's Mightiest Heroes use more Jan Van Dyne and Hank Pym, while the movies made them super old and use more Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne, but I don't know, it's pretty obvious this is overall more Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Honestly, the show is notable for reinventing them in such a way they're more alike than even the comic counterparts. Like Hank being more of a pacifist and Janet being more of a cutie. I kind of dig some of Hank's turmoil. They also eventually introduced Scott in the show, and I kind of dig it over making him a comedian. Though movie Scott is more developed, having 3 movies anyway. Nick Fury, this one I think I'll call tie. Movie Fury, if nothing else, is played by Samuel L. Jackson, which is casting so perfect, it was predicted before it became official. I like what Earth's Mightiest Heroes did, making his design a blend of classic Nick Fury with black Nick Fury, but then season 2 just made him Samuel L. Jackson. As a characterization, it's a little more tricky. Both have their secrecy. I like some of the nuances the movie's shown. I haven't seen Secret Invasion, by the way, so I don't know how much that really factors. Next up, Black Panther. Oh, this is easily Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I just like the way he's introduced like a champ, and it feels like he's always 12 steps ahead. Like, he'd feel like the smartest guy in the room, even next to Tony Stark. He's introduced pretty earlier on in the show and makes a strong presence. Movie T'Challa, I like what we've seen of him. I'd imagine it would be cool to see him develop further if Chadwick Boseman didn't pass, but it's cool with what we got. It's just he didn't have the boss nature like Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Now some more Avengers, Captain Marvel. It's pretty easy to rag on the movie version Captain Marvel, and I don't know if I like the show version that much more. They both are subversions of original Captain Marvel, and I probably say I prefer the show more, but I think there's room for the movie one to improve. Spider-Man, this is another tricky one. He's a real small appearance in the show, and the movies did a lot more of him. It's kind of interesting in the movie, his main contrast is with Tony Stark, while in the show, his main contrast is with Captain America. I personally prefer that dynamic more. And you know, Earth's Mightiest Heroes would be a slam dunk for me if they kept the Josh Keane voice. But due to the climate at the time, they had to make it Drake Bell, which just really sours it for me, if anything. Like, I don't know, couldn't they release the Josh Keane cut, since y'all really moved on from Ultimate Spider-Man at this point? Anyway, way it stands, I guess it's a tie. There are a lot more smaller characters to compare, and it's a bit case by case. Like, the Fantastic Four appear in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but I don't know if it's really enough to compare. The new movies are just starting anyway, and there could be room for them to grow. What about some villains? So, Loki. This might seem like an easy slam dunk for the MCU, and it's like, it kind of is. I might have a soft spot for the show's more sprawly Loki. I actually kind of like how the first season literally built up to them facing off against Loki and Asgard. That was kind of cool, I don't know. So props there, but probably give them the MCU. Ultron, baby! This I think I'll give to Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I like the MCU's quippy Ultron for what it is, but I kind of dig the rawness of the show version. It's interesting with all the villains they set up. They didn't have Thanos. Kind of respect him for that. It's interesting seeing someone like Baron Zemo, who has his mask melted on his face distinctly in the show. In the MCU, he's something else worked into Captain America Civil War. Anyway, that's overall my feelings comparing the Earth's Mightiest Heroes show to the MCU. Overall, I prefer the show, but there's plenty of areas where they're on even ground. There's plenty of epicness to look into the MCU, and the shows might be good for, if nothing else, seeing different portrayals of these characters. Anyway, cheerio, y'all.